The opinions expressed in the following program are not necessarily those of Eastlink TV, its sponsors, or partners.
You were watching an episode.
It's the episode.
Don't correct me.
3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the episode. My name is Shawn McLaren, and it is good to see all of you fine episodians, that's what I meant to say, out here tonight at beautiful SRO nightclub in downtown Sudbury. Give yourselves a round of applause for being a part of our studio audience tonight. Thank you. Now, guys, we have a pretty epic show for you tonight. We have some amazing guests, two of the strongest and most talented women in town, and in honor of one of those women tonight, I need to be honest before I get into this interview. We have tonight with us Mel from Q92. Give a round of applause for Mel, please. Now, it's no secret amongst my friends that I have a massive crush on Mel. So I figured that because she's here on the show, this is my one shot to really kind of sell it. So I wrote her a poem. And this is me and her at a dinner date. Actually, it's a picture of her and her husband. I just pasted my face over it. All right. Dear Mel from Q92, I'm so excited you're here, I don't know what to do. I've had a crush on you for so long, I wrote you a poem because I can't write you a song. You might not be interested in me, a lowly talk show host from Sudbury, but you were such a babe and you must hear this all the time. But I want to be different, so I'll say it in rhyme. Dear Mel from Q92, without you, my days will be blue. I say this although I risk an attack. I like you so much, I would even listen to Nickelback. If you give me a shot, I will promise you this. I will never call you ma'am, I would always call you miss. I would cook the food and even clean the mess because you, my dear, deserve nothing less. I would even cut my hair and go to the gym, just as long as you got rid of him. You know what I mean when you hear me say, Terry Callahan is the only man standing in my way. I dream of the day that it's not Terry and Mel, but me and you on Q92. Just think of it, mornings with Mel and Shawn, and on repeat is Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On. And maybe one day you and I might marry. I just have to figure out how to get rid of Terry. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an amazing show for you tonight. We have, of course, Mel from Q92, who's going to be sitting in the hot seat having a little chat with us. We also have the incredibly talented and just awesome all-around person, Joe Poe, playing a song for you guys tonight. We also have Andrea doing a really, really great streeter over with the fine folks at the brand new candy store, which is great. And we also have a brand new skit from Roosterblock for all of your laughing pleasure. So stick around, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the episode. Now, we've done this a couple of times so far right now. Typically, if you guys have been watching the show, you know that on our Facebook page, we always post up a photo, and you've got to make some funny comments about it. This week's photo was a little bit personal, but we decided why not, let's go with it anyways. This is me at one of my least finest moments. Here are your top 10 comments on Shawn in the Mexican hat. At number 10, we have Alex Martin saying, the dance started, but where are the other two amigos? At number 9, we're looking at Jessica Cardona, who says, vote Shawn McLaren for Lockerbie Student Council Vice President. At number 8, Rob Lair says, I forgot which one the pill was in. It was Viagra, if anybody was wondering. Number 7, Linda Hellman said, okay, which one is my specimen cup? Ben Bonish said, who invited George Lopez? Jessica McLaughlin is actually not referring to me, but she's referring to the girl who looks petrified in the corner of that photo, saying, please tell me that's not my date. Please don't tell me that's my date. I hope that's not my date. At number 4, Mario Diaz says, I remember my first beer too. Number 3, Roberto Muscolino, who is a big fat jerk, said, someone tell the Ghostbusters that Stay Puft Marshmallow's Mexican cousin is on the loose. At number 2, we have this one that I thought should be number 1, but everybody outvoted me. She said, Shauna Bless said, I have no caption, I just love this picture. And at number 1, Eloise Kropp said, probably the funniest and the meanest comment. I wonder how many more chins he can grow if he opens his mouth any wider. Congratulations, Eloise Kropp, you won a prize, which this week is a flaming bag of dog poo on your front door. It is really my pleasure to be sitting next to the very lovely, the very talented Mellaney Dahl from Q92. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Shawn.
Nice.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Well, it's great because we've been trying to get you on the show for a long time. Had to deal with a lot of agents, a lot of
Yeah, it's
stuff
tough to
like
get
that.
through my people.
Well, exactly, right? You said let's do lunch. You stood me up. It happens. I get it. But seriously, it's a huge honor because you, my dear, are a staple in Sudbury, especially for people who wake up in the mornings and tune into Q92. They love you.
Well, thank you for saying that. I love doing morning radio, and it's an honor to have been on Q92 for so long, and it's an honor to people invite me into their kitchens and into their cars, and it's a very personal kind of relationship I have with people, so I'm very honored to have it, and I really enjoy it.
Well, I was joking around with the poem earlier, but when I was talking to you, I'll send you a copy.
Yes, please.
Perfect. I'm keeping the picture though.
I thought that was me and Brad Pitt.
Oh, really?
Honestly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You could come back anytime you like. But we were joking around before the interview, and I was telling my dad today, because my dad's been listening to you for so long. He loves Q92. He loves Terry and Mel. And he said to me when he found out that you were going to be on the show, he's like, are you kidding me? I can't be there tonight.
Aww.
So he's very jealous. He's going to need an autograph afterwards.
Okay, well, no problem.
But do you find that being, doing that morning show where people are waking up, I mean, it's that they're at their most vulnerable. They just woke up, they tune on the radio, and what do you think is really important for a good morning show to work? Why do people tune in?
First of all, Terry and I have great chemistry. We spar a lot on the air, but we have a really great relationship, and we have good chemistry together, and we think a lot alike. So when we're preparing for our show, we take into account who's going to be listening and our benchmark features and just having a great time. Because even if I come in grumpy in the morning or Terry comes in grumpy in the morning, nobody wants to hear that. Everybody wants to hear, something up and light and funny and conversational, and they want to get in on the conversation. They want to play games, and it's a very personal thing, and I just think morning radio is where it's at.
Do you have the funnest job in Sudbury?
I pretty much do.
Yeah?
I have the earliest job in Sudbury, but it is the funnest. It's a lot of work. If it sounds spontaneous and fun and stuff, there's a lot of work that goes into it behind the scenes, but I really don't mind because I like the product. I like what we do on the air.
So you guys, you're the rock station in town. You guys have some of the funnest contests. You guys do some of the coolest promotions, and you play great music. Are you deep down inside a metalhead, or do you? No?
I'm not a metalhead, but I am lucky to be working in a format that I love. Like, I don't have to fake a passion for the music. I love classic rock. I love Aerosmith. I love Nickelback.
Right on. If you could bring, I'm not going to hold that against you at all. Oh, you're still really cool, and I still have a crush on you, but we can't listen to Nickelback together. Okay. If you ask me to go to a Nickelback concert, we are done. We'll go to an Aerosmith concert.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay. You said on your bio your favorite song by Aerosmith is Pink. Why?
It is probably the sexiest song ever written. And you listen to the lyrics and you listen to the rhythm, like, really? The video does not portray the song. I mean, you have to not look at the video. The video is very bizarre. Thank you for posting it, by the way. Yeah, it is like when I'm sitting down with my husband and we've got a glass of wine going, he's got a beer going, and we're listening to music, Pink is the first song that comes on.
Not that I'm one to talk, but now that you listen to that song and then you see Steven Tyler now with his man boobs, is it not nearly as sexy?
Well, yeah, the man boobs really
Yeah,
are disturbing.
It cuts it down, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but when you see him on stage performing live, oh my heck. Oh, just make me melt.
Listen, it is such a pleasure to have you on the show, and we're
Shawn,
really glad
thank
you're
you
there.
so much.
Of course, guys, tune in to Q92 in the mornings. You'll be able to hear Mel on the air with her co-host Terry. What time do you guys start at?
We start at 5:30 in the morning, and we can be seen live on Eastlink Channel 10, same as the episode, from 7 to 8 weekday mornings.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mel.
Thank you, Shawn.
Everybody, big round of applause for Mellaney Dahl from Q92. Now, guys, it is my pleasure again to introduce to you. I get to introduce so many beautiful women tonight. It's fantastic. I get to introduce Andrea Solski, who is one of our on-the-street correspondents, and she just recently was down at a brand new store that Willy Wonka would love. Here she is, Andrea Solski. That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Oh God, that's good. Thanks, Shawn.
You're welcome.
1 second. This is gonna take a while. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Now you might be wondering what the heck I'm eating. They're called bonbons. Okay. Amazing candy. Most amazing candy God ever invented. Seriously. Now, if you're a candy lover, like myself, you might want to know where to get your hands on some of these and other goodies. So pay attention this next segment. You'll find out.
Hey, you're with Andrea. One of the things I love most about Sudbury are the unique shops we have right here downtown. Today we're at one of the sweetest shops in the city. Come on, check it out. Remember you saying that they start out hard and... Dave, what is it about your store that is so different from all the rest of the candy stores?
Well, I consider this a candy boutique as opposed to a candy store. I carry all the vintage candy that I can find, you know, from maybe not your childhood, but certainly from my childhood. And I like to carry unique products as well. Stuff that's new, it might not be vintage, but it's definitely unique, like scorpion suckers, flavored crickets, Pez, which I think is fairly new. It's not as old-fashioned as some of the candy that I carry.
Definitely a whole lot of variety over here. Now, who is your #1 Pez character?
Marvel heroes are my favorite, but the first roll of these came out in 1901.
Long time ago.
And the recipe hasn't changed. They're still produced by the same company. And our motto is, you know, come down, bring your children, and remember your childhood. The light bulb kind of went off, and I thought, you know, I bet you I could do an old-fashioned candy store. And so I've got the first store on the island, and this is my second store.
Rest is history.
And the rest is history.
One of the things that makes this store so unique are the larger-than-life items that he has over here in this area. We've got a giant Hulk Pez, giant Hershey bar, and my favorite, the world's largest gummy bear. Now this has got to take at least like a week to eat.
I would think so, and you'd probably be pretty sick if you ate it all at once, but yeah, it's a 5-pound gummy bear, and I believe that's cherry flavor.
Maybe just give me like half an hour alone with it. We'll see how long it takes.
You cuddle with the bear?
Well, that's it for me and Dave here at Boobaloo 2. Come on down and satisfy your sweet tooth. Thank you very much, Dave.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Big thank you to Andrea Solski and Boobaloo Candy Store. In breaking news, Andrea Solski was just arrested for breaking into the store. She ran all the way from SRO and needed to get her hands on a giant gummy bear. She's insane. I love her. Guys, I want to give a huge, huge thank you to some of our sponsors. Without them, we cannot do this show. We've got people like Reg Wilkinson, who supply the great clothes that myself and Alex wear. We have 66, who makes all the girls look like bombshells every single week. Charm Plus, lets us look like we don't have all this horrible acne that's underneath this makeup. We also have Kicks 91.7 coming on, of course, to promote us on the radio, and so many more. And we want to say to you, if you want to sponsor us, go ahead. You're more than welcome. Give us a call. If you can email us at the episode, we will do it. We're going to do a telethon afterwards. It's going to be fantastic. Listen, guys, now it is, of course, I keep on saying it's my pleasure, but it really is, because this show's so much fun, and these guys add so much to it, it's ridiculous. The hilarious guys from Roosterblock are back with a brand new segment that shows you exactly how tough roller derby girls can be. It was a blast. Enjoy.
Hello, I'm standing here with the captains of the Nickel City Roller Derby. Now, let's get some names.
I'm Violent Fembot.
El Hor.
No Mercy Mercer, and I'm co-captain of the Smelter Skelter team.
What's your season look like so far?
We're pretty booked, actually. We have 5 bouts, I think, lined up so far this year, and then more travel bouts lined up for in the fall.
Where do you get your competing teams exactly?
All over the province. We have teams from, right now, Durham region, from Sault Ste. Marie, Thunder Bay, Timmins, everywhere. Toronto, yeah, Simcoe, Guelph.
Teams in Cochrane and Uliscott that are starting up, so it's happening everywhere.
So do you have to do a lot of traveling, or are they coming to you mostly?
We try and balance it. So when we have our facility for bouting, then they come to us, and when they have theirs, we go to them.
Can you taste
So in a couple of years, where would you like to see roller derby?
In a couple of years, we're really hoping to really establish Northern Ontario as a roller derby central, because Southern Ontario is fairly established already. They're looking at about going into their 5th year, and right now we're into our 2nd. So in 3 years or 4 years, Northern Ontario tournaments.
Awesome. So now, as captains, what is your job exactly?
Oh, our job is to help out the girls any way we can. If they need help on and off the track, help training them, help teaching them. Pretty much.
What does your training include normally?
It's an 8 to 12 week course, because most people that come have never been on roller skates ever before. So we teach them everything from stopping, falling, hitting, jamming, blocking, everything.
Sounds pretty intense. Now, I heard there's a team coming in today that you guys haven't come, or have you played against them before?
We've actually only heard rumors of them so far.
All right, I'm here with Team Toxicity, and we have got...
Hi.
Your name?
Oh, sorry. My name is Engelbert. Barracuda.
My name is Zeke.
Holy I got hit in the face.
Oh my God.
You almost touched your crotch.
It's okay. Wow. Those chicks are tough.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Holy wow, we just underestimated them entirely. Oh man, I'm done. I'm out. Those chicks are nuts. I, Barracuda, leave it to the chicks. I can't do that. I'm just gonna try and make out with them. That's all I'm gonna try and do. But they won't have me because I'm less of a man. Oh man, I'm just gonna take a nap.
Yeah.
Huge thank you, of course, ladies and gentlemen, to Nickel City Roller Derby. Those girls are amazing. And, of course, to Roosterblock for filming that. And, of course, Andrea Solski for leading us out of the horrible mess we were in, because I seriously got my butt kicked. It was bad. Guys, you may be wondering who the blonde bombshell is behind me. Her name is Jopo. She's incredibly talented and beautiful. You guys are going to love her tunes. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop talking because she's the one you're here for. Jopo.
All right, I'm going to do original called The Man in Black. He wrote them songs that I listened to. He had a badass attitude. Got in trouble and he liked it too. His name is Johnny and he's the man in black. He met you, and boy, she could sing a tune. Oh, didn't take them long to fall in love, but the darkness just kept tearing him apart. 'Cause he wrote them songs that I listened to. He had a badass attitude. Got in trouble and he liked it too. His name is Johnny and he's the man in black. His name is Johnny and he's the man in black. I see eye to eye with Johnny. This darkness, it just won't go away. Oh no, kinda hard to leave it all behind. But the music, it just takes it all away. 'Cause I wrote them songs that you listened to. I had a badass attitude, rockin' black and I like it too. My name is Jopo and I'm the woman in black. My name is Jopo and I'm the woman in black.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jopo, the woman in black. Seriously, that was phenomenal. Thank you so much for playing tonight, man. That was I love Johnny Cash, and I love what you did with that song. Listen, you're really indicative of the talent that's in Sudbury. I mean, you've been playing in bands for years. You've been in music around here for a long time. Your husband PJ has been doing the same thing for a long time. Where do you get all the inspiration, man?
It's in my blood.
Simple as that. You are so badass. I love you. Okay, listen, where can we catch some of your tunes? Can we go online? Can we do anything like that?
You can go on Facebook, YouTube, what else do we have? MySpace, and our Blackwater band. We have a Blackwater band, blackwatercanadaband.com.
Can't wait to have you back on the show. You're fantastic. We appreciate it. Give a round of applause for Jopo, please. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the show tonight. I wish we could go longer, but Eastlink only gives us a half an hour. So thank you so much for being here in the audience. Give yourselves a round of applause. To everybody who's watching at home, thank you so much on Eastlink, or you're watching online at theepisode.ca. Keep doing what you're doing, because without you, we don't do what we do. That was a tongue twister. Have a good night.
Curious Times Bistro offers carefully selected items that appeal to all taste buds. From Caesar salads and chicken marsala to wild kangaroo and sea urchin. Curious Times, 1200 Paris Street, 705-522-3500.
Did you know that 200 kids get diagnosed with juvenile diabetes a day?
Did you know that elephants can't walk backwards?
Did you know that this makes my life easier?
Did you know that you're awesome even though I keep on beating you at this game?
Yeah, but I have a life, so I'm gonna go outside and play.
For more information or to donate online, check out the website. It's right on the screen. Just write it down. Type it in. Hit enter. Click it. Do it.